Welcome to our leadership chat on Empowering Kingdom Leaders. And this week we're talking about how blind can leadership really be? Hi, my name is Nathan, and thank you so much for joining us on Empowering Kingdom Leaders. You know, this week we're talking about how can leadership actually be blind? Can leadership actually remove the blinders to see people as they could be rather than just as they are? You know, Abraham Lincoln, he was famous for taking his competitors and his naysayers in the political arena and adding them to his own cabinet. You know, this was actually unheard of, and people thought he was crazy for doing it. But at the same time, he saw these men were actually, or could be, great government officials. And so looking at Jesus, we can actually see Jesus here taking a group of young men, different ages, different occupations. Most people just saw them as a fisherman, a tax collector, a teenage kid. Even Jesus, people in his hometown, well, they saw him as Mary's kid. They saw him as just as. But you know, Jesus, when he picked his 12 disciples, he saw them for what they could be. And you know, when you see people for what they could be, you're actually believing in them. You're actually willing to pour yourself into them because you want to see what they could be pulled out of them for them to reach their full potential. So how did Jesus take a bunch of 12 guys and turn them into world changers? Because he believed in who they could be. Imagine the coach that cut Michael Jordan from the high school basketball team. Well, I guarantee you he didn't see him as what he could be. He just saw him for what he was, a tall, lanky kid who maybe needed to work on his skills a little bit. We as leaders, you know, we've got to learn an important lesson here. People are not our competition. The church next door, even people in your own congregation who can do things better than you can, you know, because we let insecurity put on the blinders of leadership. And so we don't allow those people to come underneath us so that we can pour into them to see even what they could be, even though they might be successful in the areas that they are in. But when you see the best in people, that actually pulls the best out in you. That encourages you to take your leadership to a whole new level. And you know what? People believe you. People start to love you and appreciate you for what you're doing for them. So hey, you know, I encourage you, take off the blinders of leadership. Don't be a blind leader. See the best in people. See what they could be. See what your church could be. See what your business could be. And you cling to that. You know, you may not have the best team in the world. You may not have the best staff. You don't have that dream team or that all-star lineup in your staff like the people next door. But I'm telling you what, if you believe and you cling on to what can be, I promise you, your leadership, your team, your ministry, or your business will change. And hey, I have an opportunity for you to see what can be. You know, Pastor Richard, he has 30 years of ministry experience. And you know, maybe you're a pastor that has seen a dramatic influx of church growth and, well, you need help in establishing a team to help support that growth. Or maybe you're a pastor, have been pastor for 20, 30 years, and you just need some inspiration. Hey, I'd encourage you, check out Pastor Richard Crisco's new leadership resource, Team Influence. Team Influence is designed to be a ministry leadership solutions area where if you're having problems establishing your leadership or building a support team, hey, check us out. Visit eklresources.com where you can find the premier online place of kingdom quality products and resources as well. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.